I just had a few questions actually. My first question is about letters of recommendation. Tomorrow I'm kind of meeting with I'm in school full time right now. And I'm meeting with one of my professors to talk to her about writing me a letter of recommendation. So I was just wondering if you can provide any tips about how maybe I should go about, like, what things do law schools like to see in a letter of recommendation, or what information I should provide to my professor in order for her to write an accurate letter of recommendation for me.
Yeah, sure. Great question. So when did you take a class with this professor?
I'm actually in her class
You're
right
in the
now.
class now.
Yeah,
Okay, so then that's great because it's fresh.
exactly. Yeah.
So you don't normally my recommendation or advice would be to provide them with a lot of details about you and what you did in the class, like what papers you wrote or assignments you did, what topics you covered. But since you're in the class now, they probably remember all of that pretty well because it's happening. So I would say maybe give them a copy of your personal statement. If you have one, or if you have a draft, if you could provide that to give them a little bit more context about why you want to go to law school in particular, maybe a copy of your resume just for the context as well, that could be useful. But you
Okay.
don't need to provide much more than that. And how many people are in the class?
There's about 75 students in this class.
Okay. Have you gone to office hours?
I haven't, just because everything's online. My school has moved to remote learning now, so she doesn't really have official office hours, but I have taken the opportunity to be in a few Zoom calls with her before I go ahead and ask her tomorrow. So
Cool. So yeah, I mean, anything you can do to deepen the relationship will help you get a better letter. So you can request the letter tomorrow if you want, but between tomorrow and when she actually writes the letter, I would take any opportunity to get some one-on-one time. So even if there aren't official Zoom office hours, maybe you can arrange a call and find any excuse to do it. If there's an upcoming assignment or an exam and there are things you want to go over, or if you're in class and there's a comment she makes and you want to ask a little bit more about that topic, then you can make an excuse and find maybe have 3 questions ready just to arrange a short 15, 20-minute call with her, just to build a little bit more of a connection, a little bit more familiarity, and show the initiative that you're interested in the topic. That'll give the letter a little extra oomph, most likely. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.